Are we up? Are we live? Let me see here real quick before we are on our way to begin. All right. Welcome on in, everyone. This is Punmaster Logue. It is Tuesday night. It is Go Home Week. It is RPW. It is also the return of a full big edition of Glitch. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing not too bad. A lot going on right now, but honestly, I could not be more hyped up because this is already Go Home Week for RPW. In a technicality standpoint, yes. But we'll discuss more about that as we get further along. Thank you for redeeming the Moocal Bell. Let me go and play that real quick, Torin. Thank you so much for that redeem. Torin, funny enough, Fry is opening up the show here today. We got kind of a pick your poison match kind of situation here, but let me spread the word that we are live here real quick. And we should be good to go. I actually still have to set up the other thing on that part, but eventually I think I will. So don't you worry about it. Huh. Did not know. Okay. But yeah, how was your evening? I hope it's been well. Mine hasn't been too bad. It's been kind of I don't know, kind of a quiet kind of a evening, shall we say, but honestly, can't really complain too much. All right, got that. But yeah, big show here tonight. It's one of the last shows that we are going to actually have before we get right into Event Horizon coming up starting next week. It's crazy that we're kind of almost already here in a sense. Let me put that on mute there real quick. There we go. All right, big time there. Perfect. Do I have it everywhere? We're about to find out right now. Boom, lay boom. Let me get this going here real quick because we actually have a lot to discuss concerning both Event Horizon and the tag team title situation. Also, of course, partially discussing because of last week's edition of RPW as well, which brought us back not just the Bryfather Special Feast, which was actually 1 week ago tonight, but also a Black Friday show took place as well, which helped us figure out who's actually going to be joining Team RPW for the EFED World Cup coming up. So I could not be more happier than that because that was honestly one of the biggest weights on my shoulder going into Event Horizon this year. But honestly, I could not be more happier that it finally got solved. It has been filled myself with a good amount of Taco Bell for cheap. There you go. That's the love letter to everything Taco Bell in this household. So that's great. I'm good. Or I'm glad to hear. Hope to have Taco Bell on my end actually eventually too. So. Huh. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. No. It's been a pretty good day. Thanks to the build your own box I was telling you about earlier. That is true. That is definitely true, and I'll need to make sure to, now that I actually have the opportunity to work on one, I will make sure to do something eventually, especially the grilled cheese burrito, I think, or something. Chicken quesadilla, beefy 5-layer burrito, cheesy fiesta potatoes, and a medium Baja under $10. Could not have made that any better myself, to be honest. That is solid sweetness right there. But yeah, big night tonight, big night. We need to find out who is going to be challenging not only for the RPW tag team titles tonight on Glitch. Well, actually, to be fair, we need to find out who will actually be the number one contenders for the tag team titles at Event Horizon. But this Thursday, we're going to find out who will actually be challenging James Bondage for the RPW Light Heavyweight Championship also. So that means James Bondage is going to be pulling double duty coming up at Event Horizon. Yes, the very wordage says so much of regret and shame. Oh no. But it's the nature of the beast that some just do have. So, but yeah, if you are wondering when the dates of Event Horizon technically are supposed to be, I will tell you this right now. Next week will be the kickoff week to Event Horizon, plus the first round matchups in the men's and equivalent division, and the women's and knockouts division starting up most of next week. So, plus also the semifinals in the tag team bracket as well. So that's the kickoff week, but the main week of Event Horizon, let me get this going here real quick because I want to say thank you again to Card Lounge for a little bit of guidance and help with this. Welcome on in, Christian. You actually made it in perfect time. Next week is kickoff to Event Horizon, so the 9th and the 11th next week. What makes it special about the 9th is that it's actually the 5-year stream anniversary of when I started streaming since 2020, and I could not be more happier and excited to celebrate it with some RPW action and to start up the festivities for Event Horizon as well. But the main dates of Event Horizon are as follows. Event Horizon will be taking place on the main shows of Tuesday, December 16th, and Thursday, December 18th on the broadcast next, well, in a couple weeks, but we start off the festivities next week. So that's why we are technically calling this week Go Home Week, because to be fair, we need to figure out the last little bits to make this year's Event Horizon just the biggest show we can muster and to make it enjoyable for everyone's palate. Let me switch it over to the creator dashboard, and then I think we can be on our way. But yeah, we got a pretty big night ahead of us. We kind of have a bit of a chaotic night as well. We have something a little bit different for this evening to find out who will be challenging for those RPW tag team titles. And for those that are asking, they're going to be a different kind of team. So if you already have a match at Event Horizon, most likely, then that will be your match specifically for Event Horizon. That does not include the EFED World Cup. So yes, that is also signed, sealed, and delivered. Straight to the biggest show of the year. Let me bring up a recent set of notifications. Of course, I believe we either talked about it last Friday on the Black Friday edition of RPW, which, of course, then again to everyone who did pop on in to see it, or thank you as well to those that did check out the VOD. It should just be about on YouTube probably by tomorrow if I can make it up there at some point with it. The recent altercations involving Headhunter Harris and Ricky Flash have gained to the point where they have actually become fairly dangerous for their well-being and their health. Recently, Headhunter Harris had returned and actually attacked Ricky Flash, picking him up for a Phoenix Plex, landing him on his neck onto a concrete parking lot just last week. And that we attempted to try to reach out to the surrounding confidants and members of the House of Flash to no avail. But later on, 24 hours almost later, we had received security footage from the very same arena that Ricky Flash returned the favor by putting Headhunter Harris through a light fixture off of the catwalk outside in the pull-up ramp. So with that being said, the general manager finally said, hey, we're not going to even worry about trying to go through the red tape. It's going to be made official no matter what. Ricky Flash versus Harris at Event Horizon. I Quit match inside Hell in a Cell. And that's going to be taking place coming up on either the 16th or the 18th coming up. Trust me when I say it's going to be pretty crazy. Hell in a Cell in Event Horizon's past has been sort of a unique anomaly, to say the least, because of the 2-on-2 matchup in the past between the team of former Rumble champion Hans and the one they once called Logan Seipert versus the team of the House of Nori, which was Jordan Nori and I believe Goku Black, which turned out to be one of the most chaotic matches I think we had up to that point, where essentially multiple crashes through the roof of the cell, which turned into quite the spectacle. And then last year at Event Horizon, we had Bex take on former RPW talent in Blackguard, and that finished off their rivalry inside Hell in a Cell. So this year, having it happen again, it's going to be quite a crazy spectacle, to say the least. But I think without further ado, I've kind of talked quite a bit for a bit here, so let me get the first match in, because we have a lot that needs to be, figured out, discussed, so on and so forth. So let me get here, because this is Glitch tonight and no super shows this evening. But we are going to start off strong. Actually, hold on. I realized, I think, where I made the slight miscalculation. Let me bring it here. Perfect. Thank you. Alrighty then. So, yeah, we got some pretty big stuff ahead of us here tonight. Let me make sure I get these all set and ready to go. We will start off with, of course, hold on one second. The current RPW Brass Knuckles champion Fry making a rare appearance here tonight, as they will be going one-on-one with the number one contender for the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Championship, JD DeKing. This, I think, is going to be kind of a little bit of a chaotic one-on-one matchup, but I could not be more hyped up for this. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think. JD DeKing. Of course, JD DeKing. Been a lot of talk, actually, back and forth with Mr. JD DeKing, and we do actually have something a little bit special for everyone at Event Horizon coming up. Consider it an HDW showcase that will be taking place coming up. It's going to be a tag team matchup, but we will kind of keep it close to ears for now, and then we will update you on what will be taking place at Event Horizon, featuring members of Hoochie Daddy Wrestling. Yes, that's exactly what the name of the federation is called, HDW. Let's head out to ringside for this next matchup. It's going to be an right here. I've been waiting to put a sock in the Hoochie Daddy's mouth after hearing him talk about them voices in his head. Oh, no. It seems the RPW Brass Knuckles champion, with a rare word of just pure poetry just before they went out for, oh, Jesus. I keep forgetting, they have entrance pyro. With that being said, the following contest is a non-title Pick Your Poison matchup scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first, from the Love Shack on the Isle of Hawaii, by way of Birmingham, Alabama, they are the RPW Brass Knuckles champion. They are Fry, the Supply Guy. Winning that title a couple months back at Rando Halloween by defeating Mufasa to claim their first taste of singles brass. But they're going to have quite the tall task ahead of them against Rocker Joe, the former holder of the title, looking to make history at Event Horizon by only becoming the second person to hold that title in any sort of variation for a second time. But with that being said, their opponent from the Hoochieverse, representing MFW and HDW, he is the number 1 contender for the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Championship. He is JD, the King. Let me grab a drink here real quick. I gotta make it last as long as possible here tonight. This is going to get a little bizarre. I can already feel it. But yes, very strong words from the current Brass Knuckles champion, especially going up against that very same person who claimed the number 1 contendership for the Glitch Heavyweight title, which is currently held by one half of tonight's main event, Satanta. Let's get right into it here. Sure, got everything all set, ready to go. Yep. Without further ado, let's get right into it with our opener. Big catch there, going up for the Irish whip. Oh, double boot right into the face there from the Brass Knuckles champion. Fry picking up JD, draping him onto that top rope there. Fry, a very underrated talent, former tag team champion, one half of the Bushpackers tonight. It's all about business. Demon Tatoes, welcome on in. How was your evening? Hope it has been well. Welcome to Rando Party Wrestling. Currently in our opener here tonight. Throwing JD right near the timekeeper here. Pop rocks right in here. Thank you for the bits, do appreciate that. Jesus, Pete, it is just starting to get crazy here. Getting thrown right into that ring. Honorable tie-up. Ooh, big clothesline there from Fry. Well, actually from JD onto Fry there. My apologies. So far, thank you, do appreciate that. Going up for a German suplex. Fry trying to go up for a Billy Goat's Curse, the inverted Boston Crab there, but actually gain a leg sweep in from JD. Stopping the champion in their tracks. Irish whip. Big knee to the gut, causing them to tremble over. Thank you for the follow, do appreciate that. Big kick out there. Who's my pick in this match? So I prefer to kind of keep it a little impartial since, you know, doing commentary and stuff especially too. Just kind of keep it right in the middle of my end, to be honest. I don't know, that's just kind of how my deal goes. You know what I mean? JD heading to the outside there. Gets an elbow right to the back of the back elbow right into the head of the champion. Flurry of shots with that European uppercut. JD back up. Cravant suplex. Jesus, going crazy here. Yeah, what brought you to RPW, if I may ask? JD going up amateur style takeover. What's the records look like so far? Honestly, it's kind of casual, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of tough because I don't really keep the records too much. I just kind of vibe as we go with it. You know what I mean? Fujiwara armbar locked into the champion here. For a great show, and I found it. Well, thank you. Do appreciate that. Waiting for her opponent to go right in. Wait a minute, what happened here? Record tracker. So, sorry about that. I appreciate the offer, but you know what? I think that's probably okay for now. I mean, if you want to, by all means, you know. That's no problem on that one. That's also the first time I met you, so, you know, whatever you want to do, that's fine. Going right into it. Going up, Irish whip here. Wait a minute. Playing ballet, kick to the gut there from the champion. Big clothesline from Fry with the back elbow following suit. Trying to go for an Irish whip here. Reversal. Wait a minute. Pendulum kick. Does not like that. A little document to keep track of the match just because this seems really cool. Help you off stream to turn off the warnings. Yeah, we can try to figure that out at some point, Tori. Fry about to go up here though right now. Oh, right with the roll there. Irish whip. Big single leg takedown, but a big push there from JD. Running elbow. Yeah, we can try to figure out something at some point with it. Big roaring forearm there. Big jaw jacker right onto the champion. JD looking a little tuckered out. Jesus, sorry about that. Bust open there from the champion. The big knee right to the face. Like an official, just like keeping track of things. Hey, you know what? I completely understand that, you know. What is Fry going up? Big suplex right to the corner there. Jesus, Pete. Fry going up, dropping with that heavy loaded knee. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Do you have a Discord by any chance? Big forearm there. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Big sidekick there as JD going for the cover. Are we going up right now? Cradle suplex. Going up with the arm breaker there. Gonna be going up for the People's Moonsault. Is this their opportunity, though? What is Fry about to go for? Oh, my God. Yes, we actually have a good set number of titles, to be fair. Going up here for right now. Is Fry about to set up for the supply drop? And connects with it. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Hold on 1 second. Trying to go for the cover, but a huge kick out, though. Did you get it? I think maybe you might have got it, most likely. Going to try to pick him up. Drop him with the inverted DDT. There we go. Nice. Going up high, full tower. It's always kind of personal, apparently, in that ring. It's crazy. Trying to go for a fireman's carry. JD with the arm wringer. About to go and drive the elbow into the shoulder there. Back elbow. Head to head there with that collision. Irish whip attempt. JD reversing. Oh, shoulder checking the champion off. Wow, the champion Fry in trouble right now. Actually, never mind. Kick or punch in the gut here. Picking up JD. Have to drop him like a bad habit. Going right now. Insane elbow. What? Fry going for the cover. 1, 2. Got the shoulder up. How did he kick out of that elbow? Going up. Split leg moonsault there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, man. Get that canister of air. You know what? You are not wrong on that one. Your winner of the match, the RPW Brass Knuckles champion, Fry, the supply guy. You ain't have to deal with this man talking about the voices in his head like I have. Yeah, that does sound about right. The winner of a Freddie Mercury look-alike contest. But yeah. But yeah, Demon Tatoes, that does beg the question. What else do you like about wrestling in general, or just what else kind of usually gravitates you to that kind of thing? Good show? Hey, we like to try to usually have an inviting kind of fun time with it, and just kind of keep things, on a good lighter note, I'd think. It's just a good vibe overall for the most part, I think. But I think with that being said, we can finally move on to one of our opportunities here for the RPW tag team titles coming up. So yeah, we have a good decent amount of championships. I'd like to say we might, in some areas, might maybe have a little bit too many. But so for the women's / equivalent division, we have the RPW Women's World Title. It's like the trash talking character when you're here and you wrestle. You don't even trash talk, really, to be honest. Like, I mean, I say that in general too, because we occasionally still get some of that here and there and stuff. But honestly, you've been more tame in many ways. But when the going gets tough, the tough keep frying up, shall we say. So, but it makes a lot of sense, though. But yeah, so yeah, we have the RPW Women's World Title, which is currently held by Persephone, who will be wrestling on Thursday for Strikedown. And then from there, we have the interpromotional related titles. We have the RPW Tag Team Championships. We have the RPW Light Heavyweight Championship. The Brass Knuckles title, which was held by Fry at the moment. We just did have an RPW American Championship, but that quietly got retired. Definitely getting fried after the match. Good win for the Bushpackers. That one was. Yeah, there's a lot of that too. It kind of comes with the territory. So, yeah. What can you say except, definitely did not expect that. But yeah, also within relation to it, the Brass Knuckles title, which was just talked about a couple times, and then we have our big brand, like major world titles, the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Championship, which is held by the current champion Satanta. He'll be in the main event tonight. And then we have the RPW Strikedown Heavyweight Championship, which is held by Aleki Fatu. He will most likely be wrestling on Thursday coming up. So, same pun time, same rando channel, shall we say. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much the gist of what we have title-wise for right now. So, yeah, it's definitely a lot, I would say. There may come a time where we might try to downsize some of it, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Speaking of the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Champion, welcome on in, Riot Spider. Good to see you. Thank you for the sub. Do appreciate that. For 7 months, that is some serious dedication, and there is some serious appreciation for it. How are you doing? And I hope it's not too late for you. I know it's relatively later on for you where you're at right now. So, how are you feeling, man? I hope you're doing well during this period of time. But yeah, I'm not the only one within my, community, if you want to call it that, who runs eFed stuff. We have a bunch of different eFeds that we kind of commingle with a little bit. Riot Spider definitely started watching more during the Shield era. Ooh, 2012 to 2014. That's a long time. Oh no, you're good. I figured you were either busy or something, which I completely understand. I cooked now and bought a few toy belts when we were a kid. Some of us, I think, do. I used to have like a few myself, spinner belts and stuff. It makes sense. So yeah, it makes complete sense, I think, to be honest. Satanta runs his own E-Fed 353 wrestling, and then just a plethora of other stuff. To be fair, it's a good vibe. It's a good time. We like to enjoy it. I think so. It's always good. But yeah, doing better. Thanks. Doing stuff of my side of the pond, but I pop in before bed. Also saying hello, Torin. That's good. That's good. Hope you can get some good sleep. Also, without saying too much, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Keep me updated on how 353 is doing, and then figure we'll go from there if things, whenever you're feeling up for it, kind of thing. Went back in the day and watched the Attitude Era and the Young Rocky and Stone Cold. That was some good stuff. So I didn't watch wrestling until about the Ruthless Aggression stuff, and that was just around like 2003, but I didn't get fully into it until like 2005, around the time of WrestleMania 21 when they went Hollywood. So, it was that's kind of where it was to start for me, and then up until just kind of about this year was when I kind of took a little bit of a breather from WWE. Just different choices that they made and stuff. It's kind of like, that's okay. It's not really for me, but that's all right, But without further ado, we're going to get right into the craziness. Excuse me. But yeah, I grew up on feuds of like John Cena a little bit before he went over to Raw, when he was still feuding with JBL at the time. Batista versus like Undertaker was a big one for me. Rey Mysterio definitely was like the peak for me during when I was younger too. So yeah, it's a good vibe, good time with it, All-time dream match. So it's technically already played when I was younger, because I had hoped that those two would face each other. But there were two that always came to mind, and this was before I found out that they technically faced each other. Undertaker and John Cena was always a big one for me. But then I had seen after the fact that they had faced each other in Vengeance of 03. That one I had completely overlooked, but the only other one that I would have loved to have seen was Undertaker and Sting. But part of me gets why they didn't wrestle. I feel like it's kind of like if you're trying to see Undertaker versus Undertaker from '94 at SummerSlam in Chicago. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird place on that. So, but yeah. So why are we moving right into a battle royal? Well, in the spirit of Rando and the long forgotten history of the RPW tag team titles, back in the early 2020s, there was an E-Fed that I joined that was kind of my start. It was called Future Endeavors Live. And they had these titles that were kind of set aside called the Rando Tag titles. And it's kind of when it all started there. Tonight, we are going to have a makeshift tag team made, featuring, pre-made tag teams already. And the winners of both of these 6-people battle royals throughout the night will get an opportunity to challenge for the RPW Tag Team Championships at Event Horizon coming up. Without further ado, let me see if I can find the list here real quick. My dream is actually Undertaker versus Sting, but Ministry of Darkness, Taker versus Surfer Sting. That definitely would kind of be very much a clash of interesting elements there. But I could actually see it working, I think, a lot better compared to, the Sting and Undertaker we could have gotten. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I get some of the people who will be involved in this one. Yes, representing the Chubby Chasers, Chubby Dragon. Make person number 2. Donnie Slade, former world champion, former Belfast Brawl champion. Let me get former world champion and light heavyweight champion Flamingo Jones. Let me get one half of the FFO Burger King. Let me also make sure I get multi-time champion Fortnite Justin. And then finally... oh boy, this is going to be crazy. Apologies ahead to Rocker Joe, but William is in the house. Let's get right into it with our first Battle Royal of the night, the Rando Royal. I think the biggest one would be Undertaker versus Boogeyman, and second would be Prime Shawn Michaels versus Seth Rollins. That one would be a really fun matchup, I think. Yeah, that's good. To be honest, I would have loved to have seen Taker and Sting as a tag team. I feel like that could have done a lot better, to be honest. I feel like that would have been taken very much better. As like kind of like a Rock and Cena one-time team. Well, that being said, the following contest is a Rando Royale match, where the winner of this will get the first spot in the RPW Tag Team Championship #1 contendership. Coming to the ring first, representing MFW and Du Bois, he is Chubby Dragon. Yeah, we got a cavalcade of quite a few fun characters and stuff to always enjoy. Thank you for the Lord Demon. Do appreciate that. Tatoes. If I do keep calling you Tatoes, that's just because, well, yes. But thank you for the alert. Do appreciate that. Introducing participant number 2. Introducing participant number 2 in this Rando Royale. With cheese. Okay, that's not exactly accurate. Let me see here. Representing Slade University. Welcome on in, fool. Good to see you. Tato is actually a crisp you call chips brand here. I remember a packet of Tatos. Thanks to Dahi Denogla for that one. He is a former RPW World Champion. He is Donnie Slade. I had to make sure to keep that in mind. But yeah, fool, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Soon may the Weller Man come. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. That sounds so familiar. Soon may the Weller Man. Your brain gets smart, but your head get dumb. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not sure. It's almost like a packet of Tatos. Seasoned shanty. That's going to bother me for a little bit. Slightly different lyrics. The first step is a sea shanty. Oh, that's why it sounds so familiar. Frick. Okay, thank you. That's why it sounds so familiar, because it hit me right in the heart, because frick, I know those lyrics somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. First step is a sea shanty. That's why it threw me off a bit, because the early section. I look for the full lyrics. That's on me. But introducing participant number 3 from Venice Beach, California. He is a former light heavyweight champion, Flexin Flamingo Jones. Yeah, fool, how are you and the family doing? Or just how are you doing in general? Whatever, which one. You know, hope you're doing well. But thank you for the bit of knowledge on that one. It threw me off so much because for some reason, I just couldn't quite figure it out. Well, I am doing Weller Man. Wait, that doesn't sound right either. Flip. Anyway. Welcome on in, Kay. Good to see you. Big show ahead of us. Right now, Flamingo Jones in the house right now. We got two Rando Royales where the winners of each will become a makeshift tag team to challenge for those tag team titles. That man looks very pink. He is the pinkest Flamingo in the wasteland. But actually, previously was the longest reigning holder of that Glitch Heavyweight title at 120 days. The more you know. Introducing the next participant. He is a former RPW Tag Team Champion representing the Fast Food Order. He is the Burger King. Yes, long-time E-Fed knowledge. The first E-Fed I ever got to actually watch a little bit was one called Story Mode Federation, or SMF. That man looks like a good... It looks like... Pretty much. Mano, how you doing, Kay? Good to see you. You made just in time for match number 2. Got some big stuff ahead of us. Oh, okay, I get what you mean now. I get it. Don't worry. Torin, I get it. I had to wait a minute. Are we going chicken or what? But no, I get what you meant by that. The World Tongue Twister Champion just got arrested. I think they're going to give him a really tough sentence. Yes. The sparkle's finished. Yes, perfect. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. I do appreciate that. Introducing the next participant. Representing Victory Royale. He is the Slayer of Tomato Town. FEL Grand Slam Champion. Fortnite Justin. Tonight, Fortnite Justin could go for the tag team titles, but with a tag team partner that is not Vancouver, who is in the other Rando Royale later on this evening. Now, if you do have light sensitivities, I do apologize for that. Not intended. It comes with the show. Introducing the next participant in this matchup. Representing Joe's inner psyche. Straight to the root of the problem. He is Joe's wig, William. Any more of this, we're going to start calling them fuzzy lumpkins. That's not any better either. Oh, boy. Oh. That's even ironic, too, because later on tonight, Satanta, you are actually facing Rocker Joe in a non-title main event of our broadcast on the go-home edition of RPW Glitch. Good luck, everyone. Let's get right into it. Remember, the winner of this Rando Royale will be the first person to become a #1 contender for the RPW Tag Team titles with this makeshift Rando Tema, featuring the history of the Rando Tag Team titles. Joe's ready for some Irish metal. You'd be surprised at how much heavy metal he actually has gotten into. Almost up to the point where we would need to worry if we need to have at least 9 tetanus shots. As the randomness of the Rando Royale is continuing, Irish whip attempt right into the corner here. I was telling JD about the matchup, and he said he still gets flashbacks to that burger beatdown he got. Some genuine beef right there. Jesus, back elbow there from the former champion. Chubby Dragon picking up Flamingo Jones, draping him onto that top rope. Trying to make sure I can't have stuff there. Side Russian leg sweep. Big sidewinder, big slap. Jesus Pete. Every person for themselves in this Rando Royale. Big Hurricane Rana with the flying head scissors. Fortnite Justin, Irish whip right into the corner. Side winding uppercut to Flamingo Jones, who's going to be the first individual eliminated in this Royale. Rumble Royale with cheese. But you gave me an idea, a burger beatdown match. Big Casadora DDT. It's weird that it's only Fortnite Justin that gets the name of the Casadora DDT. Big Casadora DDT again. Big punch there from Burger King, but gets a back elbow from Fortnite Justin. Big inverted DDT. Oh! Snake eyes right onto Burger King. Wait a minute. William still in the Rumble. Well, still in the Battle Royale, shall we say. Big running Hurricane Rana there from Chubby Dragon. Irish whip attempt. Donnie reversing it. Gonna try to go right into it here. Casadora DDT again. Back elbow from the former TFS champion. Big back elbow there. Are we going to see our first elimination tonight? Fortnite Justin trying to take out Flamingo Jones. Jones is out. Big DDT. Burger King still in this. Wait a minute. Oh, back elbow from William. Big sucker punch there. Inverted DDT. William apparently still in the matchup, surprisingly. Head first into that turnbuckle. Burger King looking to try to eliminate Chubby Dragon. Back elbow. Flamingo Jones out of the competition for tonight, but could have a chance maybe on Thursday for the light heavyweight title. Busting open Chubby Dragon. Neckbreaker right on to William. Another fist drop there right on the Fortnite Justin. Chubby Dragon looking to try to eliminate Donnie Slade. I don't know why I was thinking Donnie Yen. That's totally different entirely. Be careful, everyone. Gonna go for a snap DDT to no avail. Chubby Dragon going up for a deadlift into a vertical suplex here. Spiral tombstone pile driver. Knife edge chop from William. Hair pull into a slam. He drops Donnie Slade. William doing phenomenal in this matchup. Tiger feint slap right in the middle there. Jesus. It's moments like this that could actually make some history here tonight. On our go-home edition of Glitch. Actually, our first edition of Glitch in a while where it's just solo. Everybody trying to beat up everybody as it goes head-to-head with Donnie Slade. Big Hurricane Rana. Back elbow there from Fortnite Justin. Taking out the Invisible Man. Apparently this was actually a 7-person matchup. Back elbow. Sharp right into the eye there. Chubby Dragon still in the matchup. Belly to back suplex. But William getting kicked by Chubby Dragon. Fortnite Justin is out of the Royale. Fujiwara armbar locked in following that multiple revolutions with the flying head scissors. That was a fireball. Burger King, why? Why? I think he just burned the eyes of Chubby Dragon. He kicks him right in the hamstring. Donnie Slade. Oh! Is that a Dangan bomb? Dragon tail connected. You just see the scorch marks all over the face of Chubby Dragon. Donnie Slade is out. So is Chubby Dragon. Oh my God. Are we about to see? Get flame broiled pretty much. Irish whip. No! Your winner and one of the #1 contenders for the RPW tag team titles. The Burger King is going on. For a second year in a row, it sounds crazy to me. Apparently tonight, it's all about the Burger King. Whopper a win. Yes. No, seriously, Burger King, this is the second year in a row he's getting a shot at the RPW tag team titles. The question is, will Ronald actually be joining him this year? Or are we about to see actually a new team form from this? I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens coming up later on in our broadcast. All right, let us come back down to earth real quick here. Don't forget your lemon pledge, okay? I mean, I'm kind of more of a Clorox kind of person, but okay. But with that being said, coming up next, we actually have Marge the Barge going up against Condor in singles competition here. So with that being said, I hope everyone is ready for what could be a clash of titans. Let me get this here real quick. All right. Condor up here with this. All right, let us get this match under. Hold on one second, everyone. Let me just check something here real quick, and we'll be right back after this. Sorry for the wait, everyone. We are back. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first. Representing the Burning... What the heck? I recognize Marge the Barge and Biohazard Vex, but what is Vandal Vex doing out there with them? Vandal Vex is a member of the Prestige Alliance who've been kind of targeting Tug Mukau and a lot of the Shaw family recently. But apparently Vandal Vex has seemingly created some sort of alliance with the Burning Barge here tonight. And we've been seeing over the past couple of weeks of Vandal Vex has been having her own issues with the debuting Kai. We haven't seen since that attack on the concrete floor a few weeks ago. Last week we saw Vex take on Lexi Shaw to avail. And tonight it seems that the so-called building alliance is creating tension, I guess. I'm worried about what's about to come. And her opponent, being accompanied by Lexi Shaw and Kai, representing the House of Flash. She is a former RPW Women's World Champion. She is the Juggernaut, Condor. Kai making her return here tonight. Oh, we've got a raid coming in right now. Welcome on in, Nerdy Knots. Good to see you. Hope you are well. How was tonight's stream? Hope it's been well. Tonight, Twitch has been... Twitch is Twitch, you know what I mean? Twitch is Twitch. Yeah. Good evening. Welcome on in, Payne Stoneback. Good to see you. The Condor aligning with Lexi Shaw and Kai, apparently trying to even out the numbers game here. I think we're about to see literally the roof blow off this place. Twitch be twitchy sometimes. That is true. Commission for a friend. Kiddo created a monster with a line and crochet. Oh, Jesus! Facebuster right on the Condor. Learning curve is large on this project. Gotcha. Well, I hope it has gone well, and thank you for the raid, and thank you for bringing your community over. Going up for the springboard, flying forearm on to Condor here. Condor, unfortunately, coming up short recently to try to qualify for the EFED World Cup in Women's and Equivalent Division. Honorable tie-up, Condor with the Irish Whip. Drop down. Big rising knee right onto Marge here. Condor apparently not playing games. Oh, Jesus. Reverse scoop slam right onto the former women's world champion. Going for the cover. One. Kick out. Yeah, no. I hope, it's a good time for that. Burning knee right onto the face of Large Marge there. Stomping on their shoulders. Stomping right onto the back of Large Marge. Marge back up. Going up for the Painmaker Lariat onto Condors. Marge going for the cover. One. Big kick out from Condor right now. A very unique time right now in RPW. We are just a week under from the Event Horizon kickoff, which will include the beginning and the opening round of the EFED World Cup. Another Painmaker Lariat. Just bonkers. Wait a minute. Shoulder crashing right into the mat there by Condor. Going up for the Irish Whip. Big rising knee there, I'm going to assume. Or probably a big boot, to be honest. Large Marge flying around like she's a light heavyweight. Trust me. Definitely not the first time I've seen this happen. Head first into that ring frame. Why is there a kendo stick? Going up. Suplex. Oh! Landing right there. Running V-trigger type of deal there, indeed. Right into the ring post goes the former women's world champion. Longest reigning holder of 232 days with that title. Just been a bizarre setting in this matchup here. Vandal Vex going right to that, uncovering that turnbuckle pad. Running flash attack with that knee. Has Large Marge right near Kai and Lexi Shaw. As the surrounding tension that's been between each of the individuals over the past few weeks. Jumping leg lariat apparently has escalated to the point where Marge and Condor are getting involved now. Is this what I'm thinking this might be leading to? Rain the punches down onto Condor. Going up for the flatliner. Marge going for the cover. 1, 2. Big kick out there. Referee just noticing that the turnbuckle was exposed there from Vandal Vex. Going up. Irish Whip. Desperation knee. Going for the cover. The ref going for a very late count. 1. Kick out from Condor. Things are starting to get crazy here. I worry if things might combust here following this matchup. Trying to go for a clothesline. Jumping. Springboard cross body there onto the Titan. Big soccer kick right into the chest of Large Marge. The 7. Irish whip. Final flash there. Condor about to go and drop the burning knee. Jesus, big double foot stomp there. Not messing around here tonight. Big forearm. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jesus, Pete. Oh, my goodness. This is turning into a hockey fight here. Wait a minute. Big V trigger. Going up. Feast your eyes. Right on the Condor. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. Your winner, Large Marge the Barge Simpson, with a huge upset here tonight. These two hard hit, insanely hard already. I hate to see go full slugfest between the two. That would need to have Doug in order to make that work. And it was proof of it right there. Hold on for a second. I'm getting a note here right now, I think, by Biohazard Bex. Roll the D20, by all means. Hold on there for a second. Got a note here from Biohazard Bex. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I guess you got to be careful about the spamming of the caps. That's somewhere a battle. Welcome on in, Kai. You returned just in good time. But yeah, I forgot to say something. We had Nightbot installed, so yeah. Careful if you're gonna try to do caps like uppercase. I'm gonna take that off. Well, we'll get the warnings taken care of before next stream. Honestly, hopefully. No, you're good. But yeah, I'm getting a word right now that apparently the message from Bex is as follows. Saying the time for these jokes are over and that this needs to come to an end. The Burning Barge and Vandal Vex want, caps, excessive symbols, and links should be avoided at this time. Probably a good idea, to be honest. So apparently they want Kai, they want Lexi Shaw, and now they want Condor at Event Horizon Inside War Games. Well, okay. We might, What? What happened? What happened? Okay. Timed out reason. Stop spamming emotes. Oh! Maybe we should probably include emotes on that too. Excessive symbols. Multiple emotes at once. That's not even on purpose because... Oh boy. I'm going to hear something about this later. Well, that's not going to help the fact that I also have this set up too. Yeah. Sorry, Kay. Well, it must be a universal thing. I don't know. Hang on. I got you. I got your back. No, you're good. Oh wait, you're not modded, to be fair. Which at some point I probably should change that, shouldn't I? Yeah, we should probably get on to the next match. Well, actually, hold on. We got the D20 we need to roll here real quick. 600 seconds, that's a long time, though, isn't it? Oh, boy. That, oh, boy, that definitely went into a very crazy turn, didn't it? All right, hold on there, everyone. Hold on. We'll get to the D20s here. Don't you worry. Shouldn't we be able to untime him out? Untime out. Testnet has a 10-minute time limit. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got it. There you go. You should be okay, I think. He was just testing it, and it has a 10-minute time limit. Yeah, that's the thing. You should be untimed out now. I hope. Okay, so for now, let's maybe avoid upper caps. Let's avoid excessive emotes for safety. And so, mod me real quick, and I'll got you back whenever. Yep, sure, that shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Okay, I think we should be good. Just tried posting your face twice. Well, hey, sorry. To be fair, you know. Oh boy, that's crazy right there. Well, at least you know you're good. It's a learning experience, I think, for all of us. So probably more for me than anything else. So sorry about that. All right. Oh, good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the D20s. That's right. So we have 5 people. Let me get the D20s here real quick. Beginning off first, we have Loafmaster K. I think you put that in place specifically for me. No. The loaf command was. Anything else? I completely forgot that actually was going to happen. If it would have happened. This is the first time I've had Nightbots set up on this stream, so it's all new for me. Thank you again to Torn for the help on that one. But yeah, welcome to the Rando crew, Torin. All right, let's get to roll the D20 here real quick. Saved by the table. Hold on one second. Boom. When it said that. Okay, I'll make sure to take care of that probably afterwards then. Well, hold on. Actually, quick pause on this one real quick. We will get to that in just a second. Let me just go and take care of that right now while I can. Good thing I actually have it saved, just in case of such circumstance. Let's see here. Right outside. Go to the menu. It or. No. For the sake of time, we'll hold off on that for now until after. Did I step return? Yep. Oh, night. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. We'll worry about that later and stuff, because obviously stream needs to come first and stuff, so okay. Okay, with the 19, let's go right into it with Torin up next. Arr. Of course, it is a mobile phone setup too with the Nightbot, so. Hmm. Mm, hmm. Yeah. That's all. Hey, I'd rather you not get into another situation for 10 minutes. But, I mean, hey, I got your back whenever Nightbot gets a little too out of hand. Hey, there you go. See? You got it covered. Yeah. Well, I mean, we all got it covered. It's fine. I'm not going to put all the weight on you for that. I'd feel bad. All right. Christian is up next. That's crazy right there. All right. On that one, there you go. Let's see here. Kai is up next. Up to bat. Oh no. Well, that oh boy. Oh boy, that's Scrog doesn't get another six. Nope. It's Kai on that one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, that's crazy right there. And then Scrog coming up here. Okay. Okay. All right. With that being said, you know what? It's not wrong to be fair. Currently, Kai is undefeated, so that's crazy. But yeah, no, Kai is undefeated right now, so it's all good. Also, if you want me to update your character's name, uh, by all means I can. Otherwise, Kai was just there as just the placeholder name, just in case. But yeah, note to self: things to learn about Nightbot. Be very careful. Jeez, I got crazy real quick. Sorry about that. You know what? At least we learned it now so that things will be a little bit easier next time. I laugh whenever someone says I'm number one, purely because of one joke my old man said ages ago. I can understand that, to be honest. Well, that being said, let me bring right into the next matchup here. Oh, yes, big time. Forgot to mention, the EFED World Cup does have the teams all set up. We'll talk about that probably a little bit after this, because we have a Rando Royale to take care of. We know for sure the Burger King is going right back in. Oh, spill the beans. Well, spill the beans from them, yeah. If you want to, by all means. If you want to, yeah. We know for sure Burger King is going right back to the tag team title scene for the second year in a row, which is pretty crazy to me. But let's get right into it with our next Rando Royale. In fact, for this one, let's have a little bit of fun with it. We'll be right back after this. We got a little surprise. And we are right into it with our other Rando Royale, where the winner will join the Burger King for an opportunity at the RPW tag. Oh my god, I just got that first section. That's going to hit a... Oh, the winner will go on to team up with Burger King at Event Horizon for the RPW Tag Team titles. Coming to the ring first. Jeez, I just read that immediately. Okay, it sounds like us. It sounds like us. Introducing first, representing MFW. He is one half of the Chubby Chasers. He is Chaser. Chaser, former RPW Tag Team Champion. Going right into it. Oh my god. To be honest, not that far off. To be honest, not that far off. Introducing participant number 2. In this Rando Royale. From the Twin Cities, he is Electrifying 1-8, a.k.a. TJ. TJ, very much like Rocker Joe, has been gunning for an opportunity at a championship for the better part of 2 years. And he's hoping to get that coveted final spot back at Event Horizon for a 3rd year in a row. Even if that means he has to team up with someone he has never been a tag team with before. Shocking burgers? Shocking beef. That would just get weird. Introducing participant number 3. Oh boy. Representing the fast food order, he is Ronald McDonald. Also representing MFW, at least in some intervals. Former tag team champion, former SMF champion. I'm going to be holding off on that one. Introducing the next participant in this match. Shock Whopper, yes. I'll get you, Whopper, to the ends of the earth. No. Introducing the next participant from the Great White North. He is a multi-time tag team champion. Ladies and gentlemen and others, this is Von Coover. Shock Whopper. I like it. I'm not going to lie. I like it. It's a shame we won't get William there, but that's okay. Well, they like him. He's a beast in that ring for Ronald. Prices. Franchise. Introducing the next participant in this matchup. Making his return to the ring. In turn, Doug. Oh god, that face, I still forget. Nightmares. Oh jeez. Tried to rocket right into the nosebleeds. Oh my god. Might be trying to target right into Tatos. Imagine either of these people teaming with William. Oh, enough said. We're about to find out here in a little bit. Introducing the next participant in this matchup here. Alright, so this would be the 6th participant, I believe. Doug also gunning for a title opportunity. Representing the generation, he is A.R. Legend. AR Legend returning to RPW tonight. I swear, if he ends up winning this, does that mean that they're going to have to end up becoming the Kings of Wrestling next? I know it's a Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero thing, but you never know. Or, I guess, Young Bucks and Kevin Owens, if you're a fan of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, then that's another Kings of... Or is that the Mount Rushmore of wrestling? Anyway, a lot of information. Not everyone needs to really know the information. So, yes. Introduce... Wait a minute. That's all 6. Who else is coming out here? Who else is in this matchup? Yeah, apparently Women's War Games coming up. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my God. Making his return here tonight. Wayne the Beach Bum. With a smile on his face. Former challenger for the RPW World Championship. Actually made it to the EFED World Cup at last year's edition of Event Horizon. But I guess tonight, he's looking for tag team gold. Introducing, hold on, there's another, oh, he's on Wayne. The last participant in this Rando Royale. Who is it? Oh no. Making his way from the carnival. It is Fool. Oh my God. You want to talk about the tongue twister? There you go. The world tongue twisting champion right here. If we were doing predictions, I'd 18,306. That would be all going to Wayne. There's a possibility on that one, but we could end up seeing the most chaotic tag team, I think, in RPW history. No work needed. So get right into this 8-person Royal. Jeez, what's going on here? Raining right into it here. Fool not fooling around anymore as he got the mandible claw locked into electrifying 1-8. Oh, kick to the back there. Moonsault right from Chaser here. My God, this thing is going crazy. Real quick. Irish whip attempt. Reversal. Trying to set Wayne to the outside here. Big forearm from the former Creators Cup champion. Big axe bomber. Intern Doug punching right in the head of Ronald. Elbows right into the gut of Fool here. Both AR legends. Fool got sent over to the outside. Oh my God, Kratos suplex here. You know what? Fair. Big belly to back suplex. Fool already to the outside here. This just went from dangerous to, It's still dangerous, but even still. Big belly to big roundhouse kick. Oh! Knife edge chop right onto intern Doug. Right on the sternum. German suplex launching him. Misclicked it. Now you're good. No worries. It's actually a day 28, which is kind of funny considering that was the date for Party Slam this year. Wait a minute. Hammerlock. Pepsi twist there. Chop block right into intern Doug. Going up. Picking up Vaughn there. Wayne right to the outside again. Northern Lariat from Chaser. Big pump kick there, I believe. Vaughn trying to go for the Irish whip here, right onto AR Legend. Trying to go for a wheelbarrow to no avail. Snapmare. Buzzsaw kick right onto Vaughn. TJ locking Wayne into the bear hug almost. Bell ringer right onto the electrifying 1-8. Big back elbow there. Big clothesline taking down TJ. Victory roll into an enziguri. Jesus, big Spinning wheel kick. Punching right into it. And Vaughn's fragile bones may be injured after that kick. Yes, the most fragile individual in all of FPL history. Side elbow. Landslide driver right onto Doug. Big jumping leg lariat. Snapmare. Another buzzsaw kick. Going crazy here in this Rumble, well, Rando Royale here. Snake eyes right into that corner, single leg drop kick. TJ still, no, TJ is out. Jeepers. All for the opportunity to team up with Burger King for the tag team titles and Event Horizon as things changing dramatically throughout the Rando Royale. Doug still in this as he gets punt kicked to the outside. Could Vaughn be eliminated though? Ronald still in this switch around slam. Chaser, catapult German suplex. Big knee, back elbow, spinning back hit. Is that a rocket kick right to the both of AR Legend and Ronald? Elbows right to the gut though. Going up, Irish whip. Big pump kick again to Vaughn this time. Pump kick right to Wayne, but to no avail. Chaser. Big rising knee following that short arm. Vaughn with the Irish whip, sending AR right into that corner. We're down to our final 5 in this Royale. Rumble, should we say. Battle Royale. Oh, facebuster. European uppercut right onto Chaser. Going up, Inzaguri right onto Wayne. Chaser, elbow to the back of Vaughn. Irish whip right into the corner. Trying to eliminate Vaughn here. Going up, victory, victory roll right into it. Back elbow. Big roundhouse busting open Vaughn. AR back against the ropes here. Wait a minute. Ronald sending AR to the outside. He is out of the run. We could be seeing the fast food order going on to Event Horizon. Victory roll. Super kick right onto Ronald. This is pandemonium. Big cutter. Vaughn is out. Wait a minute. Wayne, inverted DDT. Big roundhouse kick. Springboard right into that poison hurricane Rana. Chaser still in it. Spinning wheel kick. Almost took his head off there. Holy sheesh. Chaser could be going up. Drive by. Big boot sending Chaser right to the mat though. Big punch sending down Chaser here. These 3 are the final. Beautiful to see indeed. About to see a double sludge right to the back of Chaser. Knees right to the gut of the former tag team champion. Wait a minute. Super kick right into the back of the head. Uh-oh. Big punch. Another one trying to send him. Power slam. I thought he was going to send him packing or something. Irish whip. Oh, Ronald's still in this. Irish whip. Good kip toss over there. Going up. Cradle suplex with a fall-away style. Going up. Irish whip. What is Chaser doing? He could have had the chance to eliminate Ronald, but just decided not to. You're trying to persuade him with Big Macs or something. What are you a little worried about there? Wayne. What is going on? Wayne counseling Ronald there. Short arm, jumping leg lariat. Chaser Could be going right into it, head first into that turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is right now? Knee to the gut, though. Ronald. Elbows right to the gut there, though, from Chaser. Wayne sending Chaser right into the ropes. Super kick taking... Oh, Chaser still in this. Hot shot. Springboard. Slapping him right to the back of the head. Chaser's a heavyweight. I think so, too. Doomsday. Well, Saito suplex indeed. Still causing him to get mad and persuade him with some free Big Macs. Oh, no. Chaining. I think this is the McDonald's franchise in Suplex City. Connects with it. Wayne with the opportunity here, though. Picking him up. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Ronald with the chop block to the back of the hamstring. The final three here. Ronald, Wayne, Chaser, who will be going on to Burger King for the tag team titles. Chaser, Irish whip. Wait a minute. Ronald going after Chaser here. Oh no. Chaser is out. Oh! Kick to the back of Ronald here. Are we going up? Irish whip. Pop up. Kick to the gut and a roundhouse to the back of the head of the former tag team champion. Fireman's carry. GTS. And I think he just busted him open as he tries to bash the head onto the canvas here. We're about to see the unthinkable as he punches him right in the head again. Going to drop the knee onto Ronald. Trying to pick him up, but a leg sweep by Ronald. To go and drop the knee on the canvas. Ooh. It actually might affect his knee joints. Oh. Crashing the head onto the mat there again. Ronald going up. Fisherman's Buster. Could this be it for Wayne? Irish whip. Wait a minute. Oh, Pele kick. Wayne still in this. Has him. Ronald is out. Wayne is going on. Your winner and joining Burger King for a shot at the RPW Tag Team Championships, Wayne the Beach Bum. And your team, the Beach Buns. Wayne finally getting a title opportunity. But with the Burger King. Oh no. Does this mean that this might be the end of the fast food order here in RPW? Oh man, we are in for something crazy at Event Horizon. Get right into this here real quick. I'm going to have to let Kaz know on this one. Aren't I? This definitely took a turn than I had anticipated. And we still have our main event. Non-title main event, Satanta versus Rocker Joe. The title's not on the line tonight, but these two will be closing it out here in just a moment. Briefly, I do want to discuss quickly a recent situation that did occur actually outside of the arena, where apparently Big Ham Joey Bacon actually had an altercation with the MFW's TFS champion, Ogre. even going so far as to bring him outside of an elevator. So that being said, and with prior discussions, it has been made official. At Event Horizon, in a non-title matchup, it will be Big Ham Joey Bacon going one-on-one with Ogre. This is going to be a crazy show, I can already tell. Without further ado, let's get right into our main event of the evening. You see here, Rocker Joe versus Satanta. Let's close out this show on a high note. Okay. Let's head off to ringside. Oh, did I forget to the entrance on? If I did? Oh, no. Nope. Okay, we're good. The following contest is our main event of the evening and is a non-title matchup. Coming to the ring first, the number one contender for the RPW Brass Knuckles Championship. It is Rocker Joe. Rocker Joe, already a former RPW Brass Knuckles champion, looking to make history as only the second person to have held that Brass Knuckles title twice. The first holder of the title, Ed. And that was all the way back at the very beginning of Rando Party Wrestling's creation. But tonight, Joe, he's got a much bigger focus ahead against the Glitch Heavyweight Champion in this non-title main event. He's not even going to be waiting. He's just going right into that ring there. And his opponent, from the Emerald Isle, he is the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Champion. He is the Riot Spider, Satanta. Now, Satanta will defend that championship against JD the King at Event Horizon in a couple weeks. But tonight, he is closing out tonight's edition of Glitch against Rocker Joe. I'm not even waiting anymore. Let's just get right into it with our main event of the evening. Non-title, Joe Satanta. Good luck, gentlemen. Big running forearm from Joe here as he takes down that Glitch Heavyweight Champion. Satanta back up. Satanta recently defending the title against Shrek, actually, over on YouTube. But now is on a collision course with JD the King for that Glitch Heavyweight Championship. Joe with a sit-out power bomb here onto Satanta. He's actually going for the void fall there. Drops him with the Uranagi. He actually might have the Glitch Heavyweight Champion's number going into this. Marshall attempt. Reversal there. Joe sliding back in. Devastating lariat. Satanta off his game here. Tornado to the outside. Going bonkers here in the main event on Glitch. Roundhouse kick. Satanta trying to get some sort of control back into this. But Joe picking him up for a deadlift. Power slam here. He gets right back into it. Joe dominating against the Glitch Heavyweight Champion as Satanta getting thrown back in. Oh! Big flurry of shots, super kick, and then an uppercut by Satanta. He goes for a devastating, or a desperation cover, but only gets the count of one against Joe. Doomsday Saito suplex. Wait a minute. Joe crashing the champion into the canvas. Going to try to go and injure the champion before his heavyweight title defense coming up at Event Horizon. Of course, if you're wondering what the dates are, once again, the dates of Tuesday, December 16th and Thursday, December 18th. Big enziguri there by Satanta, but Joe Short arm leg lariat. Joe going up for the bullplex. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you again to everybody who has been here tonight to watch the show. And thank you to those that are going to watch the VOD in the future. As Joe going for the cover here. One kick out by the champion. Tonight we've already seen the Brass Knuckles champion Fry defeat JD in the opener. Can that very same fact happen with Joe as he goes for a tilt-a-whirl power slam? Well, spiral power slam, if you will. Joe dominating in this matchup here. Springboard flying forearm onto Satanta. Satanta might not be at 100% right now because of the recent situations involving JD on the broadcast. Joe in a dominant show of form, but Satanta pushing him off. As he gets back into focus here. Punch in the gut by Joe. Nice dodge. Swing blade. Not enough, though. And a drop kick. Joe. Satanta back up. Irish whip attempt. Joe reversing it. Trying to send the champion to the outside. Joe going to the apron. DDT busting him open. Oh, no. Not good. Spear to the champion. Satanta in trouble here. I've never seen him actually in this disposition. Dragon screw leg whip. Stump puller. Trying to injure Satanta. Going to be visceral with this. Leg sweep by Satanta. Wait a minute. Not enough time. Joe sending Satanta back in. Satanta back up. Sling blade of his own. Going to roll into the drop kick again. This time from the champion. Satanta going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Count of 1 here. I have recently rewatched his title matchup with Tug Mukow at Rando Halloween. And he went to lengths to retain that title. But is he about to set up the Spear of Cullen? Oh, missing that drop kick attempt. Wait a minute. Kick right to the gut there by the champion. About to put in that patented wrist clutch. Showing that European style of wrestling. But an Irish style of smashing you right in the face. About to drop the meteor to the lower back of Rocker Joe. Excuse me. Could be going up for the final cut. Springboard coffin drop. That's the move he used to retain the title against Shrek. Wait a minute. What is Satanta about to go for? Kick to the gut. Spiral brainbuster. There's already two tag me. The beach buns. 2 going for the cover and the kick out. The beach buns. I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Kicking him right into the kidneys, I think. But apparently the spiral brainbuster wasn't enough to take him down. Joint manipulation. Well, I'll make sure to keep that. Thank you. Let her know thank you for that. Side kick by Joe. Going about to pick him up for a fully loaded knee. Joe Sasha here. Going for the Irish whip. Playing Satanta to the outside. Shoulder checking him. Slingshot plancha. Landing on his ribs there. I've already been hit with a backsplash right to a ladder last. Following that title defense. Another fully loaded knee. Satanta, I think, might be not 100% here. He rains the punches down onto the champion. Joe in rare form here tonight. Irish whip attempt. Satanta reversing it. It seems Satanta trying to gain some air here after that last onslaught. Big running forearm. Second one. Sling blade Connected. Oh, Pele kick. Joe back up. Club onto the back of the champion here. Headlock takeover. Dropping the elbow onto that shoulder. Oh! Shot there as he stomps on him. Joe wrapping up, but to go try to break the arm of the champion. Satanta in trouble here. Is this it for the champion before Event Horizon? Punching him into the outside. Slingshot landing on that Village of Smurfs there. There he is. Your one for tonight. We need to counter. We need to make a counter on that, I think. Raining the elbows right onto that knee. Has been targeted previously before. We know Satanta has had a history of rib issues. I think his breathing might be affected because of it this time again. Joe taking his time on this. Spear of Cullen. Led the Boston Knee Party. Irish Whip. Spear of Cullen this time. That was the Boston Knee Party. Going for the cover. 1, 2. What? Not sure if counters are possible on Nightbot. That's fine, either or. Springboard coffin drop. Is this it? Satanta with the cover. 1, 2. Joe with another kick out. Satanta in the fight of his life here tonight. Big roundhouse kick there. Fully loaded knee of his own. Satanta with the cover. 1, 2. And he gets it. But at what cost, though? Your winner of the match, the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Champion, Satanta. He may be celebrating tonight, going over a very tough opponent. But he has to understand that he has under 2 weeks to prepare for J.D. the King and that Glitch Heavyweight title to be on the line at Event Horizon. Wasn't going down until he was out cold. Sounds like Joe. Sounds like Joe. But with that being said, everybody, we are going to call it there for tonight. What do we know now? We know Hell in a Cell returns at Event Horizon. We know Ogre versus Joey Bacon will collide. And now we know the new team of Burger King and Wayne the Beach Bum, the Beach Buns, will be colliding with with the Power Bottoms. Oh my God, the Beach Buns versus the Power Bottoms. It's about to get freaking sandy as hell. For the RPW Tag Team Championships at Event Horizon. But remember, James Bondage is going to have to pull double duty. Why did I say it like that? That was weird. He's going to have to pull double duty, as he will also be defending that Light Heavyweight Championship also. But we will figure out who will be the challengers for that title on Thursday for our go-home edition of Strikedown. I want to say thank you to everybody for popping on by tonight. Do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the follows, the raids. It's been phenomenal. Round of applause for all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, let me check something here real quick. And, of course, thank you again to Torin for all the help. Do appreciate that. Of course, welcome to the Rando crew. Do appreciate that as well. So with that being said, everybody, let me just have a quick look here. Yeah, thank you. It was a fun show to close out the final regular edition of Glitch before the show was going to call it there. But speaking of his lordship, he is actually still live playing some Red Dead Redemption 2. why don't we send it his way? You know, why not? So with that being said, we're actually going to call it there. We're going to send the raid over to JD the King as he is currently playing RDR2. Of course, he is also the owner of HDW, which we also did mention will have a showcase tag team matchup at Event Horizon. Trust me, things are about to heat up real quick. But until then, this has been Master Logue. Thank you so much for all the support. Make sure I actually got... With that being said, thank you for the hydrate. Definitely need that 100%. We're going to send it over his way. Please go share, love, support, respect his way. He's a big friend of the stream right now. And he'll be back live. Well, he's currently playing RDR2 again. Let's go send it over to him. Thank you again, everybody. And we will see you on Thursday with the go-home edition of Strike Down. And until then, we will talk to you all later. Good night, everybody.